You can't go with me. What's up, man?
Hi.
Say what's up.
What's up, man?
Baby, you got him? What's up, man? I'm sorry. I'm just dropping my oldest son off. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Hey, I'm on your.
I'll be back, okay?
Enjoy.
Oh, my son. My baby son see me. You want to go with me?
That's how it be. That's how it be with your daughter.
Going to my lair.
Word. Yeah, man. There's no need to apologize. I'm on your time. I'm on your time.
Just came from the gym with my oldest.
Oh, you put it to work.
Yeah, he's still trying to, play me in 1-on-1, so I gotta show him what it is.
Oh, you who?
Yeah, I used to hoop, but I'm out of shape like I used to be. So,
Look at my.
I gotta
So
show
you
him
hoop.
what it is.
So you hoop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hoop though. Yeah,
Oh,
for
what?
sure.
That's
Let's
what.
just be clear. Yeah, like I hoop. Yes.
Oh, you hoop. Oh, all right.
Yeah, like I hoop. Like yes. Like
Word.
played against like
Oh,
professionals hoop. Like
you hoop.
giving them buckets and ripping them up. Yes.
Oh, you hoop. Okay. Okay.
I
Pop
just
your.
need to get my wind up. But yeah, yeah.
Word. Man, I ain't hooping about literally. I probably ain't hooping like 2 years. What happened? I couldn't hear you.
Is it good? I said it be like that when you're grown and got responsibilities. Hold on real quick. Let me get my charger.
Everybody tapping in. Everybody tapping in. What's up, everybody?
I'm gonna have to go upstairs at some point. I got my charger down. Somebody took my charger. Don't you hate when people take your stuff?
Hey, Chargers like the number one thing that gets.
It's like yeah, it's like important. But anyway, go ahead. I'm gonna have to run. I'm gonna bring the phone with me.
All right, man. Let's get it popping, man. Welcome to another episode of What's Better Than Real Convos. I'm your host, Keven Busby, and today I got a special guest. I'm talking stand-up comedian, actor, known for his stand Chicago, I'm Home, also known as one of the leads in Tyler Perry's hit series, Bruh, on BT Plus. I'm talking about the homie, Brewer Jr. What's happening, man?
What's up, Kev? How you, man?
I'm good. So what we go about? We go about Barry B.
Barry. All of them, man. I used to go my stage name used to be comedian Barry B when I first started, and then I just started using my name Barry Brewer.
Word.
Because I always pursuing acting and so forth. So I just use my name, and that's who I am.
That's what it is, man. That's what. Well, look, before we start, I want you to know this is not like an interview. It's just like real convos. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Positivity.
I love
You
it.
feel me? I'm saying? So I want to tell you, I really appreciate it, bro. Like for the bottom of my heart, you live in a world where a lot of people don't tell people how much they really appreciate it. They want to be too cool to tell people how much they appreciate them. So I really appreciate it, bro, because you ain't have to take the time out your day to even do this.
Oh man, I appreciate that for real, and thank you for having me. And I'm honored to be honest with you. Just try to never forget trying to become and to be in a position that someone would even want you on their platform or be, want to interview or want to just, connect with you whenever anybody want to take a picture or whatever, bro. It's a blessing, man. This is something I've worked for and dreamed of. So to start to see it come to fruition is an honor and a blessing to God, for real, from God too.
That's what's up, man. So like, how you even got started? Because I know you used to hoop, so it was like hooping the or was being
I never hooped to a level where I thought, well, I wanted to go professional, but it never got far. I pretty much slowed down hooping in my junior year in high school. I was on my own as a kid around 16. Moved out my mom's house like kind of like junior year of high school. So I was living living on my own and just trying to find my way. Not really, when you're a kid trying to, you gotta, be stable and support yourself and you still trying to grow up. you know, basketball, like I wasn't special at it. I was decent then. Obviously, as an adult, you keep getting, better because you play it and you learn the game. But it definitely was a passion of mine and something I wanted to do. But I don't think it was. I don't think I had. It's a lot of factors, but I'm 5'10", so I think that plays a part. You got to be spectacular when you're that size. You got to be able to jump through the gym, super athletic, super fast. I mean, you gotta have a ball on a string. I tell my son all the time. He's 6'2" now, 14. And I just tell him to separate. The things that separate a professional from an amateur is how 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 much they don't miss. Like how much you got to be a craftsman at your craft. Like you got to be amazing at it. So you got to put the work in it. That takes time. That takes hours. That takes practice. That takes focus. It takes having stability to be able to focus and practice all those realities. So anyway, I got into comedy, man, just being funny, playing music. Somebody thought I was funny. They asked me to get up at this church function. I got a standing ovation, and at that moment, I discovered, I found something I didn't know I was looking for, and I always admired Martin Lawrence and Jamie Foxx as a young, just man watching TV. I always wanted to be Martin, not knowing I was admiring the comedy and the comedic genius he was. And so once I discovered I had that gift, man, I've been chasing that ideal career, like doing stand-up specials and television and movies. Like it's just been a desire of mine. And so, as I've grown to the man I am today, like, trying to put that in our own hands and building a movie studio and trying to, create my own path and to be able to help others.
That's what it is. So like you just said, you adore Martin basically. So when
Mm-hmm.
because you found the comedian, when you found wanting to be a comedian a little later, you said, well, not later, but early, but you didn't know you wanted to be a comedian until the
19. Yeah, I was right. I'm like 19.
yeah.
Yeah. 13, I was watching Martin. At 19, I found out I had the gift.
Okay, so when you was watching Martin at 13, did you want to be an actor per se, or
I didn't want to be, I want to be Martin.
you like
Like
Martin?
I didn't even, yeah, because truly growing up in the hood, like, and I don't mean that, like, just growing up where you don't see a lot of dreams come true. You don't see a lot of like, to be on TV it just seems so far away. It doesn't seem obtainable as a kid growing up in the inner city. And so I don't think I would even fathom being at Martin because I don't even know how you would do it. Like I didn't know about performing arts. I didn't know about any of those things. Uh, Shout out to this lady named Sister Deborah Mahaffey. She passed away today. When I was 13, she gave me my first opportunity in my church play as Emmett Till. And even then, I didn't even know I was an actor. Like she just wanted me to be in her play, not knowing that was the beginning of something that I would actually do professionally. So I actually went to her homegoing service today. So just randomly, I want to shout her out, man, because I appreciate her for that.
Most definitely, most definitely, man. Because
Thanks.
like I say, man, like it's hard sometimes, like coming from hoods and low country areas. Is like dreams don't come true. Like you don't see people like make it out, like the positive way.
No, real talk. Right.
You feel me? You don't really get to like see that, but I guess like I don't even know how to explain it because I still haven't ever seen that before. You feel me? Like that's why this is the honor that
Well, let me be let me be. You see it right now. I
exactly,
promise you. It was,
exactly.
you know, it's faith, man. I mean, it doesn't matter what your beginning is. It doesn't matter where you started, what you lack, what you don't have. When something's for you and you believe it, it's dreams come true, like truly. And I pray that my life and my anything that happens for me is an example to others that it can happen for you. Like it doesn't matter who you are and where you're from and what you don't have. It's possible. Like I pray that just if nobody gets anything else from my success, I pray it's just that it can happen for you
Mm,
for real.
got you. Yeah, that's like that's real though. But you really gotta believe it. You feel me?
That's
Like people say they want something, but you gotta really believe it.
Kev. That
There ain't no.
is the special ingredient. That is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's only that.
Mm-hmm.
If you believe it, then you're putting in the work. Your belief shows through your actions, it shows through your attitude, it shows through every essence of you, like every part of you. So
Mm-hmm.
when you really believe in something, if you believe in you about to get a new house, you preparing, you packing, you doing all the necessary things to move.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody gotta wonder about why you, oh, you must be about to move. Like, it's obvious. Ain't nobody, you ain't gotta tell them what you're doing or what you believing for. They can look at your life and know what you're believing
That's
for.
crazy. That was the word in church today. Like, that's crazy. Like,
Wow.
that's why I said it, because that's the word in church. Because it was like a lot of people, it's a God. You feel me? But if you want things to pop out and how they're supposed to, you got to believe. You really got to believe that I know God right here. I know this gonna work out. This, that, and the third. You can't just, what I'm saying? You can have faith all day, but what they say, faith without work, that's dead.
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 It's they just
You feel
boy.
me? Extremely dead. So it's like, and you got a lot of people like, they be like, hey man, why didn't it happen for me yet? Bro, you're not doing nothing.
Facts.
Like, I hate to but you can pray all day. You gotta show God with action. You gotta move. And like you said, you gotta believe. As long as you believe it, because that's your vision. Your vision is your vision.
Yeah.
Don't get everybody else's approval. As long as you see it.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. But what you like more though? Like stand up or acting?
I'm gonna say stand up is number one for sure because you get that instant gratification right then and there. You know what I mean? Like, if something's funny, people are laughing. It's that live element that's just, it's nothing like that live engagement, just in the moment, people just sitting there waiting for you to give, with television and movies and things like that, it's such a process. Like, oh my God, it's a process. It's just from creating it to you seeing it or the audience seeing it. It's a real process, and so it can take away a little bit of the fun. But there's fun within that process, but it is a process, and so I would say live stand up.
Stand up. Okay. So you say you like stand up more, but what's harder? Or like I believe stand up probably be a little harder because you don't know the crowd you're gonna get.
People ask me all the time, and I give an answer probably they don't like. I always don't feel like I feel like everything is a challenge, and then if you have a gift and you really work your craft, it's it's I don't know. I wouldn't say. I guess I would say live. I would say stand up is harder. Yes,
Gotcha.
because
Like
of the live element. Like, if you're a bad actor, like, I just don't think you have to experience what a person like. You might not have to hear the audience or the person that doesn't like your acting say it, but like, as a comedian, like, somebody like, you suck. Like, it's right there in the moment.
you feel like
So
live.
that could be a little challenging.
Like you ever had
So I probably would say
a
stand
bomb?
up. Yeah. Yeah. Huh?
You ever bomb? Like you ever had
I'm sure I have in my own way. Um, I don't think I've ever bombed like you see on TV, like where somebody's like throwing tomatoes or anything like that. But I've had moments. I'm gonna tell you a true statement about my mom that's helped me not bomb as bad. I have, like, there's levels of bombing, right? Like, there's levels to it. It's levels like where people didn't really laugh. It's levels when they got quiet. It's levels to it when somebody got booed. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody got kicked off stage. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just really a lot of levels to it. So my level of bombing was like not so much laughter, kind of quiet, right? But even then, for me, I don't stay with my jokes. Like, even early on when I first started, I just kind of speaks to the moment. Like, if it's not going well, I talk about it's not going well. Like, I don't try to act like it is, you know. And I think sometimes when you acknowledge it's not going well, I think people enjoy that because it's like, yeah, okay, you're not delusional. Like, and so to make fun of it, like I remember early on when it wasn't going well, I'm like, yeah, well, that joke worked at home, so maybe I need to work on some more. Like, and people laugh at you laughing or kind of making fun of yourself, things like that. So yes, I've bombed in my own way for
yeah,
sure.
I think that's a little it seems like that'd be worse than people throwing stuff at you like dead silence. It's like
Yes.
You
You're
like,
right. That is the worst. That is
what?
the worst. That's the worst. That makes you feel when people are just quiet. Oh, you would rather be booed. Say something. Yeah,
Like, let me know. Like, come on, do I?
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Like,
All right, so excuse me. Like a week ago, I just came from New Bern, North Carolina. It was an amazing show. Then last week I was in Texas, and the guy that picked me up was a really nice guy, and but it was just a very unique crowd. It was older, Caucasian people, very, very like just Baptist, but the old Caucasian Baptist type of church, and it was a unique entity. Like I don't know, but I had people laughing, but it was different. Like everybody wasn't. I'm black, like I'm young, like it was just a very unique dynamic, I'll say. But I performed at the Comedy and Magic Club where that demographic is constantly there. So I've learned how to work those. I try to make my comedy universal for any and everybody that loves to laugh. So I don't think that's what it was. But it was just one of those shows where it's like pulling teeth. And he's like, glad I'm getting paid after this.
well, well,
Type.
yeah, that's always good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's sometimes what you got to rely on. You're like, well, at least I got paid.
Time to go.
Exactly.
Time to go. Hey, like, tell me about your character John, man, on bro, cause like I'm not gonna lie to you, that character remind me so much of myself.
There is. Yeah, man. John. Okay,
Yeah,
you still there?
I'm here.
Okay, I'm about to go get my charger. John is a very fun character because John is very close to me in a lot of ways.
Mm.
Somebody who really has aspirations to just want to be great. He wants to be his own boss. He wants to. Hey, son. Sorry.
Oh, you good, man. You good.
Jess, you got a charger? I'll get this charger. Hold on so I can tell you then. What do you want? You can. You watch TV already? Okay, thank you so much. I got the charger. We in the money.
In the game.
I didn't have a charger. Girl, you gotta stop going in and out.
Well, my love, yeah, I got
I don't know what I should have done. Somebody moved my charger. I don't know what to tell you. Hold on 1 second. Let me just put this charger in. Sorry, man. It's just
man. No apologies needed. No apologies needed.
okay. My son is just. It's time for bed. Okay, boom. We in there. Okay. So John, yeah, John is a very fun character, just a character who I think is just trying to find his way, like a lot of young men are. Entrepreneur, trying to find who for him, got his boys, you know, he's a fun guy. Excuse me. Sometimes the butt of a joke because he's not as well off as his friends. Um, but he's comfortable in his own skin.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like he's okay that he's not where they are. He's had a different journey than they've had.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and and so he's a little more comfortable in his own skin. So it's okay for him to be the butt of the joke because he's not like suffering for self-esteem or anything like that. His mom gets on his nerves, but he loves her because she's been this consistent person in his life, and she's given him a lot of tough love, sometimes a little on the borderline of abusive love. but he loves her, and yeah, that's the character, man. But I relate to it very much so, from the entrepreneurial standpoint, from just the personality of it. It's not a stretch for me. It's very much so, a lot of elements and characteristics is just me. And so I was very honored to have the role, very honored to book the role, honored to work with Tyler Perry as close as I was able to do, for him to allow me some creative freedom to, and just to kind of play with the character. Um, yeah, man, bro was like really, really my Martin, if you will. You know what I mean? It was my opportunity to become what I saw when I was a kid.
Gotcha. So that's like I'm guessing that's one of your goals too, like to have your own sitcom.
Yes, for sure.
Like,
To have my own sitcom, to have big blockbuster movies. Uh, yeah, it is for sure.
so like John, that was the role you went out for? Or,
Yes.
oh, okay.
Yep. I went for John. I was fortunate to all the characters were sent, and I could have picked between any of them, but I didn't feel like I identified with any of them. So, but John. So that's the one I auditioned for, and I went through all the levels. I think I auditioned one, two, three times. One for the casting director. One, then we auditioned for Tyler Perry and his whole team. Then I auditioned again for Tyler Perry and Mark Swinton. Yeah, three times.
Like how the like I know it's probably unexplainable. Like how is that feeling though? Like when you going in there, you like, all right, I'm in here with these big names like a Tyler Perry, like his team, like what you feeling like? I know it's
I
unexplainable. What you
remember. No, it's a great question because I remember exactly how I felt when I was the second audition when I was about to go and audition in front of Tyler Perry. I was super nervous and I heard a voice and I know it was God. He's just like, I go in there and just be what I intended for you to be, and if it's for you, you'll get it. Like, stop putting so much pressure on who it is. They're humans like you, so if it's for you, they have to give you the job. Just go and do you. Like, you've been working your craft. Be confident in your craft, and if it's for you, you'll get it. And if it's not for you, you won't get it. So it's really no way to lose it if you go and do what you do. If it's for you, get it. If it wasn't, no matter how great you were, if it wasn't for you, you're not gonna get it. So it's kind of like the mindset I had. So I went in there. I was able to kind of like gather myself because sometimes the nerves can consume you and get the best of you, and you not go and be the best version of yourself. So I was able to do that. And it was weird because Tyler was sitting down. The person I was reading with was kind of like next to him, standing up. So I'm trying to stay focused on them as I'm reading the dialogue, and they're like a nice amount of feet away from me. So it's really hard to engage and try to like pretend I'm in this world. But I tried to do it and block him out, knowing he's like sitting right below my eye line. You know what I mean? Looking at me like obviously grading me, seeing how good I am. And so I just went in there and did my thing and left. They called me back and was like, hey, they want y'all to take pictures. This is after the second audition. So it was all of the people that booked it, but I didn't know we hadn't booked it yet. So we was just like, I was like, they were all kind of confirmed, like they all felt like it was already theirs. They was like, we got it. I was just like, I believe when I see it kind of thing. Like I'm not gonna get too happy
boost
right now, but
myself
I'm
up and we don't get it.
yeah, I was just let it be confirmed, if it's mine. So anyway, yeah, I went. They had us audition again, and in between that audition and the third one, that's when Mr. Perry basically opened up the studio and had that grand opening where everybody was there. So he did that right in between those auditions. So that weekend was that whole event. Monday he was back in LA and I was auditioning for him. I was like, you talking about work. This man didn't take a break. He went and did that whole thing over the weekend, and Monday he was right back to it, like let's go. So, but that was that, man, John. And John, I was given the opportunity to play John with the amazing Chandra Corelli and the amazing cast on bruh. And those are my family, like for life. That's my family for life. Everybody on the show.
So we getting another season of bruh?
I hope so.
Me too.
We waiting. I hope so. People asking me. So how it works is, Tyler Perry Studios is, I guess, the production house that produces. Tyler wrote and directed. Da 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 da. Then they send it to the network, which is BET. BET say, hey, we want another episode, this many episodes of this show or that show, and that's how that works. So if the network wants more, they'll ask for more, and Mr. Perry's studio delivers, what they're asking. So we shot half of a fourth season, which is out on BT Plus, and I guess we'll wait to see if anything happens. Sometimes shows come back, sometimes they don't say nothing, but hopefully, I think people really love the show. I love the show. We love what the show represents. You don't often see black men, young black men, having these, just seeing their journey in a positive light, and relationships and brotherhood and friendship and just all aspects, and seeing that on TV is, I think, helpful to our community. And I see a lot of men, older men, who don't really watch TV. They love that show, I guess, because they can see themselves and their friends and their brothers and their cousins and their fathers and their uncles and all of these men that have their own challenges. So I pray it does come
Yeah,
back.
man, it's extremely relatable. Like, I'm gonna need it to come back because I need to see if John get that business off the ground. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see if Ben get taken out. I gotta see like what.
Yeah, I'm with you. I want to too. So I'm gonna definitely be rooting for it. And if it's a way I can bring it back, I will.
You got a dream role? You have a dream role?
I got a dreams movie, style of movie I want to be. Like, or maybe two of them.
Okay.
I want to be an action hero for sure. Um, Something like, yeah, action hero. Something like a young version of like the Equalizer or something like that.
Gotcha.
I like that. Want to do like action comedies, like Bad Boys. Like, I definitely want to be to do a big blockbuster like that. Um, I want to work with a few people. I really want to work with Whoopi Goldberg. Like, she's like one of the people I want to work with in life.
That's
Huh?
the next question. I was gonna be like, who you want
I
to
want to
work
work with Whoopi. I want to work with Shia LaBeouf. I want to work with Sandra Bullock. I want to work with. Do you hear my son?
with? Nah.
Oh, okay. He's standing at the door. Um, who else I want to work with? I want to work with a lot of people. Um, I want to do a movie with Tyler Perry, like in the movie, Yeah,
God.
like Tyler Perry is really funny. Like, I'm a stand-up comedian. I've been doing stand-up a long time. When I was on set and he's directing, he would give my mom a lot of improv lines. Like, we would improv a whole lot with her and I. And to, like, I know watching Medea, like, regardless of how people feel, Medea is like hilarious. Like, she's just funny.
Funny, funny.
And the brother character of Medea. And so, but to see the comedic timing of him, like, I'm like, wow, he definitely, like, is just very, 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 very funny, like, and very witty and very quick with it. And so, just a comedy of some sort, like, where he could just be himself, like, be that. You know what I mean? I don't think we've seen him that outside of the character too. Like, when he plays himself in movies, he doesn't.
He's more of a serious.
Yeah, like you don't see the goofy Tyler
Yeah.
Perry, like, just himself. So I think that would be fun to do
Tyler.
for sure.
I was like, I'm talking to Tyler like I know him, but like just looking from the outside in, it's just like, man, the grind was crazy for him to.
The grind was crazy. The grind is crazy. I remember we was working. I think we was working 10 hours that day. I was exhausted. I walked past him. He's like, "You tired?" I was like, "Are
You
you not tired?" And you can tell he wasn't tired. He was just like, he's like, "Oh," he's like. He said, "Oh, you got to get your feet wet." He said, "We usually do 14 hours. We had to cut it down."
Wow.
I think we did 8 hours, by the way. And he's like, "Oh, we usually do 14." And then he goes from show to show, show to show. Like, yeah, you talking about, and it really was just a blessing to see it up close and personal because you get to see a certain level of work ethic. Like you really understand why people are successful, and it's really like they're really working hard, and I don't think many people understand that or have, like, people are like, man, I don't take all that. It's like, yeah, that's what makes the difference. That's why you don't have what other people have, because it actually does take all that, and you got to be willing to give it all.
Man, that's like you probably look at them like, bro, y'all human? Like, what's going on? Like, how
I
you
just think
up like, going this
I just
that?
you def-
It's just I'd be
when
amazed.
you want it bad enough, you're willing to put the work in.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like you can't feel like I don't have a plan B, so it has to work. If you jump out of a plane and you have one parachute, it gotta work.
Exactly. Can't say nothing.
I'm not gonna accept death either, so it gotta work.
So that like,
That's how I feel about my career. Like
well,
there is no plan B. It gotta work, and it will work.
I know you have already been like working hard before you even got to Tyler Perry, but seeing that up close in person, does that make you like up your game?
100%.
Yeah, I feel that.
The thing I learned there, I was already working hard, but I learned that at every level there's another level of work that's needed. Like you gotta turn up the levels. Like you think that as you grow or go to the next level, that it gets easier, but it actually gets harder,
Mm.
right? Because think about it, like you gotta sustain now what you have, and then
Mm.
you're trying to get more.
Mm-hmm.
So if I was just making $30,000 a year. Like I'm like, okay, I'm just barely making it. Now I'm making 100,000. My lifestyle changes. My amenities change, right? So
Mm-hmm.
now I gotta keep making $100,000. I can't go lower. Like so I gotta work harder to. And remember, that's a new level because I wasn't used to maintaining that. So that's more work. So and then I'm trying to get bigger than that. So that takes a level of work. So I got to work to maintain, and then I got to work to to expound or get to a different level. So that's another work. So I
Mm-hmm.
got to work, and then and it continues to go as you get bigger and better and where you're trying to go.
Yeah, you hear that a lot though. Like you do, you like I heard that a few times. A lot of people say, making it is the easy part.
So I
Yeah,
don't know if that's true, but it's definitely yeah. But keeping it is harder for sure. Yeah,
basically keep your spot.
I would say making it is easier than sustaining it. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's I look at it like I'm like in my eyes, I'm like I think both of them will probably be hard because when you think about it, before you make it, you got to try to make yourself stand out from millions of people. Like why are you?
I want to encourage you. Like, I don't think you need to make yourself stand out from millions of people because you're unique. I
Mm,
think you need to focus on what you are and who you are and try to be the best version of that.
that's
And then you will naturally stand out because can't anybody be you.
gotcha.
So I think that is the challenge, is knowing that and believing that in yourself and having the faith that you are enough, that your uniqueness and things about you are great enough and to stand out amongst the crowd, and you don't have to go and do extra and be, you know what I mean, put on whistles and bells if that's not your thing, to get someone's attention that can help your career or do something for you and where you're trying to go. Just work on your craft and the thing you love and be your authentic self, and you'll find yourself where you're supposed to be. That's hard for people. I think that's the challenge, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no, I want to be with the who's who. I want to be, and there's no substance in any of that. But it's unfortunate that you don't know or see that until you're on the other side of it, and you're like, dang, this ain't what I thought it would be. But that comes with time and maturity, just like in life. When your parents told you things and you didn't really buy into it or believe it, and you became an adult and you see how real it is. It's like some things only come with time. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's some amazing advice right there, bro.
Yeah, thank you. I had to learn the hard way, but so I just want people to not have to fall through the same cracks and holes that I did, and prayerfully you can, obtain more and be more fulfilled and get more out of life because you maximized your time wisely and not falling through the same, cracks that the people that, I would like to learn from other people's mistakes and not go make those same mistakes.
Mhm. Gotcha. So like, what's all right? We got comedian, actor,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
What would you have been doing, or think you would have been doing if you're not a comedian or not an actor? What you think? Is there something else? I know you said you only have 8.
Huh?
I say I know we just said you just gotta have a plan A. That's it. You can't have a plan B because the plan A not gonna work if
Yeah.
you got a plan B.
I don't believe in plan Bs. Yeah.
Had to, if this didn't even exist,
You
let's
saying
say
if I didn't do it? Yeah, 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 yeah. I would have been an entrepreneur. I think I probably would have been a barber or something like that.
I can see you being a barber,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I think I would have been a barber and probably try to be an entrepreneur of some sort. I was, I play music too, so I'd probably be a barber slash producer, music producer, songwriter, something like that.
Word. Yeah, I wanted to be a rapper one time.
The fact that you said one time is hilarious.
One time, I'm like, nah, that
What is
ain't
that?
it.
I got a question. My friend was saying it's a certain age that people should be rapping. I was like, nah, but if they still believe in it, because I don't want to shatter people's dreams. Do you think for rap specifically, I do. I think it's the topic or like the style of rap. Like I don't think you should be 60 years old still pursuing gangster rap. Like maybe that's
Facts. But
you know what I mean. Like,
I mean, I don't,
but who am I to say? Who am I to say you can't be that OG killer that everybody loves? I don't know. Like,
maybe that's your life. Like, I wouldn't listen to it if I'm 50 years old. I don't want to hear that.
like who's your audience? You know what I'm saying?
But
Those people their age ain't listening to that garbage. I
I,
don't know, but anyway,
I don't know, cause today though, like if these young dudes, if they like it,
if they like it, then you in there. But you how you gonna relate? Like you know what I mean? But it's anyway.
you know everybody, you know everybody say it don't matter if I can relate. It's just entertainment.
Well, hopefully they're entertained. It is what matters at the end of the day.
But
But
what a good age is for you to be like, okay, this not it. Like I don't even,
for rap,
yeah, like
yeah.
because I feel
I'm reluctant to tell or to say that because I do believe that people have talent and gifts and you just never know. Like
yeah,
I don't think it's ever too late if you really have a gift in it.
yeah,
That matters, right? Like I think sometimes rap is looked to be everybody feels like I think in entertainment, I think a lot of people believe that they are gifted and it's like are you though? Like cuz I think if you do have a gift then there is possibilities there for sure. I think up to you, but like what is your honest your honest meter or just your awareness of what is good and not and then but sometimes that can be weird too because there's things out here that I don't feel is good but it's winning,
mm,
you know what I mean? So I don't know, it's all subjective I guess or
I
objective.
still do think it's an age on it though. I think it's an age on it when you're trying to get started. If you in there already, I don't feel it's an age.
Right.
If you in there already, I say go till you drop. But if
So
you
how old are you where you can't pursue rap? How old is the numbers? Like if you at this age it's don't you cannot.
you mean okay, can I I'm gonna have to say 40, bro. Like
So at 40, if you felt like this is my calling, you like, no, well, you passed it. No, that
because you
it doesn't matter about the style of rap.
because you probably only got like 30 or 40 more. So I'm gonna need
But
you.
I guess, but I feel like if you pursuing gospel rap or some type of conscious rap or some type of like
See that
things that's like I feel like the window is extended.
Yeah, that I feel it's not an age on that. But if you
Okay. You talking about gangster rap? You talking about the? Okay, I
40,
got you.
let it go.
I
If
got you.
you in there, let it go.
I
Like,
got you. You talking about the
and if,
gangster rap? I got you. I got you.
if you got people around you and you 40 still trying to do gangster rap, you need to let them go too. Let
They not your real friends.
let them go too. They are not your friends, bro.
Unplug it. Let's go.
Out of here. No, you're not. Go ahead and do something.
That's hilarious.
But that's not to kill dreams, though. Like we said, that's not to kill dreams. It's just like 40, man. Come on. And 40 is not even old. 40,
It's not old, but I know it's not old, but you're saying like I
it's old doing that.
but I do feel like if you're not already established in gangster rap or like the hood type of rap, like at 40, like you're probably a parent, like you know what I mean? Like what do you I don't know.
Like you need to just switch it up a little bit. Like that's not it.
I just yeah. I mean, yeah. I you know, yeah, I just think it's a funny
Yeah.
conversation about it because it's so funny.
That's no difference than like trying to go to the league. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to go like it's an age on that too. Like what you think the age is on that?
I don't know. This 40-some-year-old man got to play for the Lakers like a year or two ago.
Yeah.
But he never but he's been pursuing it the whole time
You see
though.
what
So
I'm saying?
he's playing overseas. Like he didn't just
Jump in.
get off his butt at 40 and be like, yeah, I'm finna go to the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you can do it, I don't think your body allows it, but if you can, why not? I mean, it's a professional sport, but listen, when they say it's a young man game, it really is. Like LeBron James, like you said, he's been doing it, right? Like he's in a rhythm. He understands his body. He understands how to take care of his body. But even still, like as great as LeBron is, and he's still to me, he's a top 5
Easy.
player right now.
Easy.
Easy because of his brain, but you can tell the difference. Like when like even the other night, he had like got hit or fell. Like he's not getting up as quick as he used to. Like,
Yeah,
like
thank you.
because he's still older. Like it's just like as great as spectacular. And I'm a LeBron fan, so let's be clear. I'm a LeBron James fan. That's my favorite player.
I was
But
going
you can still see the difference when Anthony Edwards get up or Ja Morant get up or versus LeBron getting up. It's a difference because that older like to heal, recover. You know, some things you just can't get around. So to pursue a professional sport, I don't know. I don't know. I just how your body, where your body is, and how good are you at the sport,
and what sport is it?
and what sport is it, and is it possible?
Anything is possible.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, I like that. See. That's the mindset I like to live with. So I'm with you. I'm with you.
Anything.
Right. So the 40-year-old rapper is kind of speaking back to you. Then he just came back in the room. He said, so I should be able to do it then.
It is possible, but I'm just saying I don't think you should do it.
That's fair. That's fair. I respect that.
I don't think you should.
He like, that's just my
That's
opinion.
that's
I'm not saying it ain't possible, but I'm just saying I don't think you should. I
yeah,
got
do that. But hey, if you want to do that, hey. So, Braun,
you.
your
Go
favorite
for it.
player now or of all time? Is
Huh?
Braun your favorite player right now or of
Of
all time?
all time.
Mm.
Of all time. Is he better? Is he the greatest of all time? Because you talk about
Yeah,
my favorite of all time.
your favorite.
Yeah, because I want to get into the conversation. I don't compare him right now. He's definitely going down as the greatest basketball player
Mm.
for me, right? For me. Like I'm not comparing him to nobody else. What I love about LeBron is a few things. First of all, I believe your talent is a vehicle to do something more with. So if you're an actor, singer, entertainer, doctor, lawyer, like whatever your gift is or your talent or your career is, when you use that to change lives for the better, when you use that to take those resources and make the world a better place, that's what I think it's about. And LeBron has truly done that, from opening up a school, for speaking out on social issues, for like all of those things that I think matters. It wasn't just about basketball for him. right? Even when sometimes speaking on social issues and things like that was a shot to his
Mm-hmm.
brand to be, you know, he hired his friends, he put his people on, he gave them, put them in the business and allowed them to grow and create from, you know, Maverick Carter to the agency and with Rich Paul and all of these things. Like he empowered people. He didn't just get them some money and let them go play. Like he empowered them. So for me, I just think he used his platform wisely, and it didn't just help him and his immediate circle. It's helped a lot of people. There's a lot of lives that are changed because of his talent in basketball, and he didn't just use basketball as that. So for me, that's why he's the greatest of all time. And his craft, he's a marksman in his craft. So, and we can get into basketball all day. I talk all day about basketball, but I don't think anybody dominates the game like him. Period.
My favorite player is not your typical favorite player, but it's my favorite player. That was what
Okay, who is that?
Tracy McGrady. All
Okay,
man.
Tracy
All
McGrady,
I'm,
cold.
I'm,
I met Tracy McGrady at the Comedy Store before.
oh word, man. T Mac, like that's my favorite player of all time. Like I
He's a
just
he's a special player.
an unpredictable player. Like he had it
He
all.
is talented.
Like he had it all.
He
Like
really did.
all, bro. I'm talking about the strength, the
The
shot,
height, the ability, yeah, everything,
6
everything,
8. Like
everything.
crazy.
Like yeah, like him, like Vince Carter, like it was just some people that was like they were very, you know. I remember hearing Kobe and Tracy in an interview, and I know Kobe was looking at Tracy because he was supposed to be the one.
The one, like
He
easy.
was supposed to be what Kobe was,
Mm-hmm.
even better.
Even better, because it's like
I feel like Kobe worked hard for it. Like Kobe had some intangibles,
Mac
but
his just came more natural.
it was just effortless.
Exactly. That's what makes it so raw.
He was just effortless. But yeah, and you know what's true though, when you have talent, and I don't know, did T Mac get hurt or what? What?
Yeah, but
Why didn't he?
when Mac left Orlando, that's when the injury started. That's when the back injury started when he got in Houston. Then he went from like Houston to like the Knicks when he started bouncing.
Start moving around?
And then he almost had a ring though, but they lost that year when he was probably you probably didn't even know he was on that San Antonio team when Miami had beat San Antonio.
No.
Hey, he was down there. He was on the bench, but he was there. You feel what I'm saying? But
When they played
when they played
Miami,
Miami, Mac was on that team.
when they played Miami, when LeBron was there,
Mac
he
was
was
on that.
he was old.
He was old then. He wasn't getting in, but he still could have had one. But
He said he wasn't getting it.
but
Pop
he still could have had.
wasn't putting him in. I'm sure he could still score too.
Yeah,
Like Carmelo
like
still had a lot in the tank too when he didn't play no more. Huh?
Melo in my top three.
Because
My top.
Melo and Tracy McGrady, I think, are the two best scorers in NBA history that never never amounted to it. Like I think like there's people that it was just too easy for them.
Mm-hmm.
Tracy, Carmelo, KD, like
You
like
just named top three.
yeah, because I think they all have something very like I feel like talents come in levels,
Mm-hmm.
and whatever that top scoring level gift is, I feel like God dropped it in all of them
Mm-hmm.
because it's effortless. Like they can score 30 and you don't even know. Like you
When
like
he scored, like
I saw him shoot a few shots. He got 30.
30.
He got 30. Dang, how you get 30? 30 like easy 30. Like it ain't even hard.
And like you say, like bro, like when you look at them, the reason that's my top three. They have so many similarities in the
Yeah,
game.
y'all do. Yeah.
Like KD just weaker than both of them, but
You talking about strength wise?
yeah,
He
he just
looks
weak.
that way. I think I bet people said he was too skinny. He ain't never got no bigger, and nobody stopping him ever.
Never. I'm like,
KD he's a cheat code, bro.
easy.
He's a cheat code. Kyrie's a cheat code. but it really goes to show you, and this is not to bring LeBron in, but I am bringing him in. No matter how, that's why I think LeBron is the greatest to me, is because he doesn't he can score, obviously. He's the scoring champion,
Exactly.
but he dominates the game in so many other ways. And I think that's why when he plays with some team, they're always a champion contending team, because he doesn't just have one facet. He's multifaceted. You know what I mean? Like, he's gonna rebound at a high clip. You know what I mean? He's gonna assist at a high clip. He gonna point. He gonna run he gonna be the floor general. You know what I mean? And then he's gonna score. So I think that's why he, you know, is special amongst a lot of other players that we've seen in our day. There's a lot of 6'8" dudes that was to jump through the gym and was athletic and so forth and so on. But I don't think we've seen none of them that have the IQ of a Rondo or Chris. Like, you never seen that IQ in that body.
Yeah,
Like,
never.
no, you've never seen that in that frame. Like, even KD and Tracy, like, they're scorers. They not they could play D, but they not a showstopper on the other side. They not finna get you 10, 12 rebounds. They not finna assist 10, 8 to 10 assists a night. Like, they're not finna dominate the game like that. They're gonna score. They're gonna give you 30, 40 if you need it a night. But that's all they're gonna do for the most part. And and they're not gonna be a liability on that side. You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna do enough to do their part on the
Yeah,
defensive end. I mean, Tracy was long, so I felt like he could do a lot more, like, damage as a defensive player. But I've learned with defense, man, it has to be a certain. Even LeBron today, he don't, unless they're in the playoffs, like during the regular season, like. And I respect he don't go hard. It's like, I'm not
yeah.
finna, like, y'all hold this down until I
Easy is,
get me there,
especially
huh?
right now. It's like, bro, I'm not about to. Bro, we 3 games in right now. Like, he went off last night though. He
He
did.
was playing hard as heck.
Yeah,
I
he
saw him
went.
jump for a block. I'm like, oh, he almost fell. I'm like, Jesus, why? Like, but I think because he's excited, I think they have a system in place. I think they have some pieces. I think even though they came back, people are really thriving in their roles. They're not, you know what I love about that rookie Connect?
Yeah, you talking about Dalton?
Dalton Connect, man. What I love about him is something I feel like a lot of people that play with LeBron have a problem with, as just coming and being themselves and not concerning themselves with, oh, well, that's LeBron. I got to give him the ball. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? I saw Connect look LeBron off and shoot that thing. And I think LeBron encouraged him to do that.
But he already called he was getting rookie of the year himself.
He said that.
He said it himself. He was getting rookie of the year.
He
Dalton,
playing like it.
yes, bro.
He
Like,
play, bro. It ain't no other rookie standing out like him, and he's standing out on the biggest stage you can stand. Like, rookies don't do well. You're playing with LeBron, so that means you got the spotlight on you every time you touch the
every
floor.
time.
You're playing with the Lakers, so you got the spotlight on you every time you touch the floor. So you prime time all day.
Mhm.
So to show up in the biggest way on that stage as a rookie, as your first time being on this platform, it shows that you're special, bro. Like, it's something different
And
about that kid, for
he
real.
up for the challenge. You see it. Like, I'm up for this.
Bro, they put him in the game, bro. He didn't miss. Whatever little moments he had, he capitalized on them on both sides of the ball. And he
Yep.
got a high IQ. I think dude gonna be nice, bro. I like the Lakers came up on him.
He gonna take somebody's spot. I ain't gonna say no names, but he gonna take somebody's spot.
I
That's in the
think
start.
I I want to know who you think he gonna take. Who?
Yep.
D'Angelo. The only reason I don't think they're gonna do that is because D'Angelo can play off ball and be a shooter with LeBron on the floor, and Connect can too. But Connect can do more, and he can help that second unit and kill whoever else second unit and help us stay in the game. And then towards the end of the game, they're gonna put him in as a shooter. They're gonna put him, like, just just be able to get the shooters time and keep bringing them in around LeBron and AD so they can have shooting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Available.
But he be like, sometimes, like, I get frustrated with D'Lo
Oh
sometimes.
yeah, I can see why, because you just don't know who you're gonna get.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, bro. What are you doing? Like,
One day he's special, and then the next day he like, do you hoop? Like,
you, you practice today? You practice
yeah,
today?
do you hoop at all? Like, did you just cut your basketball? Like, and sometimes he just don't be trying on defense. Like, he been doing better these past like this season. Because I don't know what's changed, but their defensive like intentions, like rebound, like because
But you know,
D'Lo,
I think it comes from playing for somebody that you want to play for. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like that's the same team.
that's
That's,
exactly the same thing. They really do nothing different.
you know what I'm saying? It's the same team. So the way they playing with JJ Redick at the beginning of the season, the way they was playing with Dalvin, it's like, all right, hold up. So y'all just didn't want to play for him.
And maybe that was it. And maybe and
And the teams that they're beating at the beginning of the season, even though it's just 3 games in, but
these are top teams in the West, and they beating them. They showing the strength of the team. Like they're able to close the games out.
yep.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, we barely won. It's like, no, we're here.
Mm-hmm.
And it is impressive.
Yeah.
And I believe there's a few things. I think they are playing harder for JJ Redick, but I also feel like I feel that like Reeves and Hachimura, I just feel like they've accepted that I'm not just a role player. Like I'm a star. I have the opportunity to be a star player. Reeves scored 26 the other night. He's scoring high, like he's scoring more than LeBron
Yep.
because
When he's playing.
he's being assertive and aggressive and he's not deferring. And I think that when everybody's a threat, it really makes every other team like you can't plan for everybody. Like you could key in on LeBron and AD and you gonna try to keep everybody else at bay. But when you got Reed scoring 26 and Hachimura coming for 20 and then Brian got 16 and AD, he got his 32, 35 piece. Nigga,
That's all they.
it's up from there.
All you needed, like, because Brian and AD gonna do them. You just
Always, yeah.
Reds just to fill in the gaps and play their game.
And if they do that consistently, the Lakers will definitely go far and deep in the playoffs.
Real
I
talk.
want the Lakers to get this Denver Nuggets off their back, even though Denver don't look like themselves no more.
Because like they said, it's like he had Jamal Murray had a short peak. It's like he's not even at his peak no more. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, Jamal Murray is good. I feel like I hate when teams win and then they start trading the pieces that was so pivotal in their wins. Like I don't I don't get that. Like
Yeah.
they let Brown go. Like I guess they don't know how valuable certain people are, and sometimes their value may not show up on the scoreboard. Maybe it's the way they move with, you know what I mean? Like I feel like when they did that after they won and they traded a few people off. Is Caldwell Pope still
He
there?
over there with us.
Well, who is us?
I'm an Orlando fan.
Okay. Is that where you in Florida?
No, I'm in South Carolina, but I've been an Orlando fan since T Mac.
I
Even when
respect
Mac,
that.
I was like,
Penny Hardaway used to be my favorite player. Penny.
Penny, look, you got to put Mac in that same category that could have been him.
Yeah.
It's like Penny and Grant Hill.
Yeah, Grant Hill was the one.
Come on,
People
man.
don't know how cold Grant Hill was. He was like the next Michael Jordan.
Easy, if not better.
Grant Hill was cold.
Cold,
Grant
bro.
Hill was he was even cold when he went through his injury and ended up playing at Phoenix. He
Yep.
was killing over there.
It's
And
like
he
you
was
gotta look,
like older then, but he still could
still
hoop.
killing them.
Grant Hill was cold,
Grant
and it's crazy how people don't even know. That was the first celebrity I met was his wife when I went to LA, when I moved to LA at
Hill,
21. First celebrity I ever met in my life was Tamia,
the
the
word.
same wife. And she at a Starbucks on La Brea Sunset. And she was the sweetest young lady I ever like this. I was just like, she was just so sweet.
The crazy
I'll
thing,
never forget.
the crazy thing about that, what is 2024? I didn't even know that was Grant Hill's wife until my wife told me in 22.
A lot of people don't know though.
Hey, that's to me, that's the singer. She was like, yeah, she married Grant Hill. I'm like, since when? She was like, forever.
Since forever. Right?
Forever. I'm like, all right, man, I don't know. But yeah, man, that's the trio right there that could have been faces of the league. Grant, Penny, and T Mac, in my opinion.
100. I agree. I agree. It's sad that injury and things like that really changes the trajectory of like so many people that injury has really snatched their
Yeah.
mark to be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
I think T Mac still will be a Hall of Famer though.
Yeah, he already in there.
Oh, he
Yeah,
is?
they got him in there.
I didn't know he was in there.
Yeah, he
I
was
know they just put Vince Carter in there. Okay, good.
player even after the career.
I'm glad. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And other thing he'll go in there. He had a promising career, but injuries messed him
Who?
up. D Rose.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Special.
yeah. I pray they put my boy in there, man.
D Rose is special, man. So like a whole nother.
He is special.
Look, we could talk basketball all night,
Man,
y'all.
that's
So like
me. Bro, I got to do a basketball podcast. We probably got to do something, man, because I love basketball,
do that. They won't have nothing on us. They
man.
won't have
That's real talk.
so like we talk basketball all day. I'm talking about we can talk back any type of basketball you want from NBA to And1 Volume 2.
Oh, yeah. We got to go back.
We can go back to Hot Sauce, AO, Main Event, Escalade. We can do it all.
Escalade.
Do it all.
He can hoop.
You be watching WNBA too?
I do. I recently just been on the WNBA. I got the chance to really chill with Ariel Powers. She plays for the Atlanta, and I got to play her in a one-on-one. So I told her I would, but I got to get in shape. She not, I got to really like hoop. So she's like, "I'll kill you." I was like, "Yeah, okay." Like,
don't go out there sleeping.
I know she cold, so I'm not gonna go out there half stepping. I'm like, when I play her, I'm gonna go in the gym. I'm gonna give myself at least a month and a half to like really be in the gym. Like I'm gonna go hard.
Word.
Yeah, but we gonna do something together on the television screen too. But yeah, I'll be watching it, man. They got some cold ladies in there that really like just is special, bro. Like it was exciting. This playoffs was exciting.
Real exciting, man. Real exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, and just with Caitlyn and Angel Reese, like all the hype they're bringing to the WNBA is great. I'm really proud and happy for them, and it's great to watch, And so I'm glad because I remember they just like nobody supports them, and I was just like yeah, it's just, but I think the talent is getting better in there.
Yeah.
I mean, they handle like, they're it's just becoming more intriguing. So.
Dude, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like last year, probably like the last 2 years, bro. I haven't even watched NCAA men's basketball, boy.
Yeah,
I've been watching the girls, like
they cold.
Like last year, and I felt bad. Last year, I couldn't even tell you who was in the NBA draft too much because I wasn't watching. Now I can tell you who was in the WNBA draft,
right?
Like, but I wasn't watching too much fellas college basketball. And like I was locked in on college basketball, man. Like that used to be my Saturdays. Like,
Yeah, man. Basketball, just in general, man.
watch basketball. You want to go?
Yeah, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to pull. Do you go to Charlotte games? Like you're in what part of South Carolina?
Right now, I am in this little town called Blackville, South Carolina. But I'm from Orangeburg, South Carolina.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Well, I like
But I don't play
the Carolina. I was just in North Carolina, but I really like out there, man. I just like it out there, man.
Word. You gonna do some shows out here in South Carolina?
I did do what's the name of that club in South Carolina? I'm coming out to Charlotte in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
So I'll keep you posted. I'm trying to think of this other club I'm supposed to do that's in South Carolina. It's at a specific area, but I can't recall it right now. But I'll definitely be keeping you posted to see how far you are from it.
Word. That's what it is, man. So when you talk about basketball, we've been on here for a minute. So who your favorite actors though? Top three.
Top three actors.
Think about it. Take your time. Because my top three is not a typical top three, but it's my top three.
Yeah, exactly. But it's my top three. I know I'm gonna forgetting somebody. I just offhand,
All right, five.
I can't even, cause okay, I'll give you three. I'm gonna give you three.
All right.
I'm gonna say Denzel Washington,
Mm-hmm.
Jamie Foxx.
Mm.
It's so hard. I feel like I gotta put a woman in there, but there's so many great
A
actors.
lot. It's a
I
lot.
like low. You want to take them back? I can't. Okay, let me just. Yeah, it won't be top three because for me it's like I like so much movies. The type of movie like everybody can't do everything. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
like Jamie's special to me because he can be dramatic, he can be comedic, he can be everything. Like he don't miss. It act, and I'm just talking acting. I'm not talking about stand up or singing or none of that. I'm talking about straight acting. That's it.
Jamie,
Like you put him in a dramatic role, you put him in any role, like he gonna murder it.
yeah, Jamie's a triple threat. Jamie just. Now, see,
But he's a very strong act. A lot of comedians are strong actors. Like Jim Carrey's a strong actor. Like
I see Jim in a while. Um, Speaking of Jim Carrey, well, not Jim Carrey. I was just thinking about Adam Sandler the other day. Would you consider Adam a comedian or just a funny guy?
well, he does stand up.
Okay. See, I never seen Adam stand up.
Yeah, Adam Sandler does stand up. So he is a comedian.
Mm.
I can see why, if you don't know he's a stand-up comedian, you would consider him a comedian. You just think he is a comedic actor,
Mm-hmm.
but he is a comedian.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's
he's a comedian. Him, David Spade's a comedian. Like Kevin James is a comedian. Like all of them
I know
do stand-up, have done stand-up early on, huh?
about Kevin James.
Kevin James, David Spade.
Yeah, but I never knew Adam did stand up.
Yep. His picture's all up at the improv. So if you ever go to an improv somewhere around the country, they have a lot of different comedians up at different ones, but the ones in Hollywood, yeah, you'll see him like, yeah, he performs. He's a stand up. And if you if you hear Chris Rock talk at some point, like he'll talk about early on in his stand up days, how he saw Adam working they was working on stand up. They were doing stand up. That's how
Mm-hmm.
they met, I think. Him and Chris Rock met doing stand up.
Mm. Yeah, they got a lot. They got a good bit of movies together too.
Yes. Some people just blew up in movies and they never really like put out specials, and they never really went back to stand up so heavy and put
Mm.
out specials or anything like that. Because some people just start living like me and Brandon T. Jackson was friends early on. We still friends, but we were much closer. And he's a stand up. He was a stand up, but once he started doing movies, he kind of slowed up doing stand up. He like almost didn't do it at all. He was just doing TV and film. So me, I kept pursuing stand
Yeah.
up.
Is that something you think you should keep doing, even when?
It's if it's your passion.
Yeah.
Some people do it to get into television and film, and that was just their reasoning.
Okay.
Me, I'm a stand-up comedian always. Like I love stand-up, so I'm not doing this to just act. I'm an actor, but I'm not doing stand-up to act. I'm just a stand-up and I
Mm.
act. You know what I mean? Like it's all parts of me.
Gotcha. Now, my top three favorite actors is not your typical top three favorite
Okay.
actors. Now, this is mine now.
Okay.
So,
No, no judgment.
so we got Omar Epps,
Okay.
Omar, Morris Chestnut,
Okay.
and one you gonna be like, bro, what? Alan Payne, bro.
Alan Payne's a strong actor.
Bro, Alan Payne is
Only
like,
one I question is Morris Chestnut. Like, I like Morris as a person. He's the nicest person, and he's a decent actor. But I don't feel like he does anything challenging at all.
well, I probably like him because the movies that he's in are
You
movies that,
like, yeah, I feel like you biased to what you like in
yeah,
movies.
yeah.
But I
That's
understand. But that's still your favorite, and I love it. Omar F can act.
Omar,
I like Omar.
bro.
Omar
Omar
can
is
act. I think Alan Payne killed in Jason's Lyric. I think he did. I just think he's a strong actor. I really do think Alan Payne is a strong
Money,
actor.
Jack City,
Yeah, he killed in those movies.
and
Uh,
sleep on Blue Hill Avenue.
yes, I saw that.
So
Yeah.
I was like, hey, Alan,
I think he's a strong actor. Like I think he's strong.
and I don't feel that I feel he's extremely strong actor. He's one of my favorites, but I feel Alan could have did a whole lot more in these movies.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I get you.
Hold on, what's going on with my camera? Can you see me?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see me. It's okay. Oh, my
So,
screen was like,
yeah, it look like you put your phone down.
oh, I'm looking right at my phone.
Oh, look like the ceiling or something. Or
Okay. I don't know what happened, but it's being weird.
yeah, but I feel Alan should have had like a lot more roles in my opinion.
For sure, man. That's why you gotta make your own thing because it just don't happen like that. I'm gonna leave and come back because I don't. Do you see me?
Nah, I just see like something great.
Yeah, something happened.
Like it's like a there you go.
You can see me?
Yeah, I can see you now.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't see me, but it's all good.
Yeah, I can see you now. Perfect.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump off. I gotta get to this little work before I
Yeah,
get to the bed.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and jump
But yeah,
off. I
man,
didn't even know we was,
let's definitely jump back on in and do something again, bro. Man, I appreciate you.
man, I really appreciate you, man. Like seriously, man, this was my second episode, man, of what's better than real convos. You know, my first guest I had Diggs Brady. That was my first guest, so you my second guest, and like I appreciate y'all. Cause we going up, we going up.
It's only up from here, bro.
No, it's no plan B's, my guy.
Yep.
We
Let's go.
hey, we gonna get into that sports talk though.
Let's do it. I'm for real. I'm not playing.
I'm dead serious, bro.
All
Like
right.
I'm dead serious, bro. We just I hit your DM
Hit
and
me.
we'll talk.
Yeah, and I exchange number. I send you
All
my info.
right, that's
Real
a bet.
talk.
All right,
All right, boy.
back, I just shoot you my number and you just
Text you.
shoot it to me. Text.
Got you.
All right, that's a
All
bet,
right,
bro.
bro.
Love, man.
Love, bro. Appreciate you.
The real Convos. Special shout out to my guy, B Dog. All right, man. Love.
All right, boy. Peace.